pleasure to welcome to the program Dr. Nahla Abdel, Country Director, Population Council. Good to have you with us, Dr. Abdel. Dr. Abdel, the We Can Participate project is a project empowering women socially and economically in the south of Egypt. It is supported by USAID and is being carried out in coordination with 3 local NGOs. Why the project and why in the south of Egypt?
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure to talk about نقدر نشارك, or we can participate. نقدر نشارك was implemented in the south because there is a tremendous need for a project like that. In the south, employment opportunities are limited. In the south, women are less likely to economically participate, to have a work, even if they help with some of the agricultural work with their husbands, with their families. But most of the time this is unpaid work and they don't get the benefit, to reap the benefit of this work. In the south, women do not go out of their homes and do not participate in public life. In the south, women are less likely to know about their social, economic, and political rights. So for all those reasons, we implemented نقدر نشارك in 3 governorates, Fayoum, Sohag, and Ina.
So who are the beneficiaries of this project?
The beneficiaries are women who live in villages, in 30 villages in Asyut, in Fayoum, Sohag, and Qina. These are women who are 16 to 29 years old, who are literate, at least literate, because we figured out if that there will be in the training a lot of manuals and a lot of instruction that needs women to just have basic literacy skills.
Helping women in the south realize their potential translates into better lives for the entire family, particularly the children.
Absolutely, absolutely. If we help women find employment opportunities, and it's not only employment opportunities, this is an empowerment, a complete empowerment program. So women acquire life skills, they acquire negotiation skills, communication skills, they know how to leadership, team building skills, so they know how to work together. They know their economic rights, their political rights, their social rights, the right to inheritance, the rights to be politically active and to go and vote. So when women and their rights as workers, so when women are aware of those rights, when they acquire those skills, when they acquire information about how to look after their children, how to birth space children, when is the right time to have children, and how to look after the nutrition of themselves and their families. So here you have a complete package, and as such, women benefit, their children benefits, and the whole family benefits, and the whole community benefits.
Was there any resistance to change? Because changing attitudes does take time.
Changing attitudes is not easy. Like any new intervention, it's not always easy. People are used to women being at home. So to convince people of the value of involving women, of letting women go out of the house and participate and take a 7 to 8 month course. Initially, it was not easy. People didn't see the benefit of, especially of the theoretical component. They wanted to get to the practical component right away. But as they started to gain, as women and their families started to gain new information and new skills, most of that resistance was resolved.
Share with us some of the success stories.
Oh, there's several of them. There is one woman who married young. She was with her family. She lived with her family, with her husband's family, and they won't allow her, and they won't even take her seriously. That's according to her. And when the program started, the promoter went and visited her visited her husband's family. Initially, she wanted to join the program, but there was resistance from her husband's family. But with cooperation of the village committee, with village leaders, and with the persistence of the promoter and the woman, her husband's family, they got convinced. She joined the program. She learned a new skill, and she and her husband started a business together. And she said that now she's taken more seriously by her husband's family, and now they consult with her whenever they have a problem, and they like to have a joint project together that would involve her and her husband's family.
That's wonderful. We heard today that investing in women is an investment in the economy. Can you elaborate?
This is absolutely right. You invest in women. This is 50% of the workforce. So you can't let go of this 50% of the workforce. Those women are skilled, are talented. So it's society's right to take advantage and to invest in this 50%. Some of those women can do handicrafts. Some of them can do less conventional stuff like computer repair, like cell phone repair. They can start food business, food processing. So there are so many opportunities for those women to take part in and to capture. Also, if we invest, as I mentioned shortly, those women when they start their own projects, many times they involve their husbands and brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law in those projects as well. So now you've created opportunities for the whole family. And then research has shown that if women are economically and socially empowered, they are more likely to educate their children and less likely to marry off their daughters early. So you have also, by investing in women, you have invested in generations to come. So it's not a luxury. We have no choice but to invest in women.
So what next for the نقدر نشارك project?
Our goal, our dream, first of all, we want to work on two fronts. First is to help those women in those communities to form community clubs, which have already started. نقدر نشارك clubs or girls clubs for those girls who were members of نقدر. Now they are working together on joint projects, and they are also involving other women and mentoring other girls and women in the community. So through those